foods to burn body fat over the age of 40, okay? Hey guys, please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel. I've got nothing to sell you fitness-wise, no pills, no potions, no programs. This is just a channel for me to give you the best advice possible, and advice that I wish I had when I started my health and fitness journey over 14 years ago, and I've been able to keep my 20 kilos off for 14 years. Leave a like, please give us a comment, and please subscribe to the channel, and on with the video. Gavin here from the Growing Younger team, and if you don't know me, I'm a personal trainer, nutrition coach, functional aging specialist, and we on our fitness studio have just won an award for innovation in the exercise, in the New Zealand Exercise Industry Awards. Okay, really awesome, which means that Alex and I are the only people in New Zealand that do what we do. We approach fitness for people over the age of 40 in a very unique and innovative way that gets fantastic results time in, time out, over and over and over again, without being too hard, too crazy, too sort of out there. And our methodologies and our processes are really, really good and really friendly and really easy to use. So that's what we do, and that's what makes us amazing. So if you're over 40, okay, which is also in the right place, so I'm going to talk to you today about the best foods to burn body fat over the age of 40, okay? And you might be quite surprised, okay? I'm going to give you some really good tips for you to go away and practice on your own. And honestly, once you start taking on some of my methodologies and the way I do things, you will 100% be able to lose weight. Age is not the determining factor for you getting unhealthy, all right? So let's go. So this post came about, or this video came about because of a post in my group. Somebody posted in there to say that they found some really healthy food, and that's what they were using. But the caveat was they were always hungry. They were starving hungry, right? And what they put in there was like a cracker type bread, right? Now when I looked at it, I said, okay, that's cool. Let's look, okay. I looked at it a little bit deeper, and what actually was, it was per 100 grams is actually 400 calories, all right? So this person was having just a small amount, thought it was good, was not filling whatsoever, very, very high in calories for what it was, and they were always hungry. And what you got to understand is that hunger, or when you go on a diet, hunger, if you diet too rapidly anyway, as it tends to happen when we get older, because we go like years and years and years of being overweight, and then bang, frustrated, want to lose weight, want to get it off, do everything possible. Faster is better, not, okay? And what happens is then you end up really, really hungry. And there's a hormone called ghrelin that's going to come along, it's going to start smashing you. And no matter how good your willpower is, if you are in a state of hunger all the time, you're going to overeat, and your diet isn't go out the window, okay? So there's a way smarter way to do it, and it's dieting slowly. It's cutting, reducing calories a little bit slower than you would normal, even though you're impatient. And it's finding foods that are low calorie, nutrient dense, and very voluminous to keep you full. They're the keys. They're the things that you want to be looking for, right? So, like I said, that food item, I pop it up here somewhere, was 400 calories. So it was actually a 6 gram serve, which is small, was 24 calories. Massive, right? I'll show you the reasoning behind that in a minute. They're way hungry. So when you look for foods to burn fat, let's just get this out of the way. Foods do not burn fat, okay? Foods are calories in, which means that they add into your energy balance. But the foods that are filling, that are nutrient dense, will keep you full and stop you overeating. That is why they help you burn fat. We are burning fat sitting here right now. I'm moving and burning fat. You're always in a constant state of fat burn. But it's the rate of fat burn that determines whether or not you lose weight or not. So if you're burning fat faster than you're taking calories in, then you're going to lose body fat. But if you're burning fat slower than the calories coming in, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? It means you're going to put weight on, okay? Lots of analogies around it, okay? But ultimately, if you burn more calories than you take in, you're going to lose weight. It happens every time, doesn't matter. The only other thing though is that if you're inactive and you're older and your metabolism a bit slower, okay, you're going to have to eat lower calories than you think you need to burn calories, and that's where the problem comes, because all of a sudden you think you're on such a low calorie diet, you're always hungry. Now, I'm going to help you with that, okay? You're not going to be hungry anymore. You're going to be so full, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. So, 10 years is a long time. 100 grams, okay? You're gonna check your food items against 100 grams as a standard, and it's way easier to manage it that way, right? So for 100 grams, it should be about 100 calories, okay? So look for foods for about that. So it doesn't matter, we're not going to get into macros and proteins and carbs and fats, it doesn't matter. Your calorie intake over the course of the day is the most important thing to help you lose weight. So for every 100 calories, every 100 grams of food, it wants to be about 100 calories or less, all right? And I'll give you some items, which is amazing, which is going to help you. Okie dokie. 100 grams of banana, 89 calories, okay? 89 calories, less than 100 calories. How many bananas do you think you can eat in one sitting? Write a comment, let me know. How many, me, 1, 2 maybe? Oof, 160 calories, super full. How many chocolates can you eat how many chocolates could you eat in one sitting? Couple of 100 calories worth, isn't it? You know, you could eat like 10 little, so these little like moments or whatever they call, or celebration chocolates. They're about 70 calories of chocolate, right? Same as a banana. They're about 10 grams, right? If that, 10, 11 grams, 12 grams. You can eat them all day long, right? But you can't eat so many bananas. So bananas, absolutely fine. You can eat fruit in a diet, full of fiber, full of water, keep you full for long periods of time. 100 grams of apples, about 50 calories depending on the apple, of course, all right? Strawberries, 100 grams of strawberries is 32 calories, okay? So you could eat 300 grams of strawberries, it'd be 150 calories. You'd be pretty full after that, okay? And you're not going to want to eat snack afterwards, okay? So by default, the low calorie foods is going to help you stay full. If you were to go and eat chocolate biscuits, for argument's sake, chocolate biscuit, about 89, 100 calories for one, you can eat 3 or 4 of those easily, okay? And you know, you could even do more than that. And it's not going to be great, okay? 100 grams of potatoes, 77 calories. Very low in calories, very filling. How many potatoes are you going to eat in one sitting? Okay, you know, you can stay full with that. 2 slices of bread, a little bit higher, okay? 89 grams is about 198 calories, okay? So it's just, obviously I've just gone for the serving size, which is 2 slices. You can have 2 pieces of toast, you know, and still probably be fuller than you would if you were trying to eat some tiny rice crackers that's going to make you feel starving after. Pumpkin, really, really good alternative. I roast pumpkin all the time instead of potatoes. And it is basically 100 grams of pumpkin is 26 calories, right? So a small amount of calories, massive voluminous of food. And I'll have 300 grams of pumpkin. Feels so full. And that was only 60 calories, okay? It's so good, right? Compared to the first food I mentioned, which was some 6 grams was 24 calories. 6 grams or 100 grams. It's the same amount of it's the same amount of calories, but would you rather eat something for 6 grams or 100 grams? Think of it, okay? Common sense would say you'd rather choose a 100 gram option because it'll keep you way fuller, all right? It will, it just does. You know it does, all right? Beers and alcohol, okay? So I've not found any wines. I'm not a massive wine drinker, but I went out for a beer last night with a friend of mine and I chose a no alcohol beer, okay? I just didn't want to hang over this morning. For a 330 ml bottle, it was 69 calories. That's all it was. And it was good. So it was low calories. I was having a beer. I was having a chat like I normally used to when I was a big drinker. But also as well, not getting drunk and tipsy. It wasn't making me have the munchies either. So if you have a couple of beers, you start eating snacks, and all of a sudden the beer calories are going up. So the snack calories, and all of a sudden you're smashing out loads of calories, okay? So it stops that happening. So alcohol is a bit of a problem because not only is it high in calories itself, great. I had two or three big ones of those and it was fine. It was still way under my calorie budget for the day. And I enjoyed a beer, I enjoyed a chat, enjoyed the social situation, and it didn't do any damage to my diet whatsoever. Now, imagine this, okay? If you were to eat 200 to 300 grams of those food items I've just mentioned, okay? How full would you feel? You probably feel 9 out of 10 full. And in fact, our clients say to us, we can't eat that much food. I struggle to eat that much food. They lose loads of weight. Of course, it makes sense. They're never hungry anymore because the volume of food they're eating is so big and the calories are so low. So therefore, they're not getting this crazy out of balance hunger hormone smashing you around, telling you to eat more because your belly's full. Okay, you're satisfied after the meals. That is how these are the foods that you need to eat to burn calories. They're just to burn body fat. There's tons of these foods, guys, all right? I could go on all day around it, okay? But you need to do a bit of research for yourself. You need to figure this out for you and what fits in with your diet. There's not one size fits all, of course, but, like for me, for 10 years, I figured it out for myself. I helped my clients figure it out, and it is so much easier for them. They like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, leave a comment down below if anything confused you. Ask a question, okay? Ask questions. I'm happy to help you, okay? I've only got a small channel right now, and I'm happy to answer the questions that come through because there aren't that many right now. Jump on while the iron's hot. Have a really good day, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.